I still vividly remember the day I got a phone call about Charli. A veterinarian at a referral hospital wanted to send him over for dialysis. Charli had an infection with leptospirosis, which was causing his kidneys to not work properly and he was not making urine. But one life-threatening problem was not enough for him. He also had an obstruction of his intestines that required emergency surgery, and on top of that, his blood was not clotting appropriately due to his bacterial infection with leptospirosis. Within a few hours of that phone call, Charli was able to come to the Animal Medical Center and get emergency surgery with Dr. Spector and his team. Because of how sick Charli was, the anesthesiologist, Dr. Smith, was also intimately involved with his care. While his kidney failure and bleeding disorder made him a poor anesthetic and surgical candidate, surgery had to be performed first because the blood thinners that we give during dialysis would have made him a risk of life-threatening bleeding from his surgical wounds. The foreign material obstructing Charli's intestines was able to successfully be removed during surgery, but that was not without any complications. He did develop some hemorrhage and some bruising associated with the surgical sites and the surgical wounds. And in addition to that, the fluids and plasma and additional blood products that he required to help stabilize him during and shortly after surgery caused him to accumulate fluid in places such as organs, impairing their function. While one of the life-threatening problems for Charli was addressed, his other condition was getting worse. As soon as we were able to perform dialysis on Charli, we did. He had daily dialysis treatments over the following 3 days. He was still showing some signs of bleeding and bruising following his surgery, and in addition to that, I was concerned that he would develop a complication of leptospirosis called pulmonary hemorrhage. Pulmonary hemorrhage is a fatal condition in which animals bleed into their lungs and universally die. We performed his first dialysis treatment without any anticoagulation or blood thinners on board. This poses a lot of risks because the blood in the dialysis machine can clot and can result in other treatment-associated complications. Charli also was not the most stable candidate for dialysis given the bleeding that he had the previous day. Despite this, Charli did great during his first treatment. He recovered from it well, and there were no immediate complications that we could detect. I remember telling the news to Charli's owners, Jill and Wayne, with very cautious optimism. While Charli was not completely out of the woods, he was definitely through some of the scariest and hardest parts in my mind. During his third dialysis treatment, I remember seeing a wet spot on his blanket, and I thought maybe Charli peed. After we finished his treatment, he peed a large amount, and I remember telling that to his owners. I think the scream that I heard from Jill's mouth might have shook the entire hospital. Charli's kidney function started improving quickly, and even though he didn't need any more dialysis, he was in the hospital for a total of 10 days as he recovered from his acute kidney failure and his surgery. I'm not sure what Jill and Wayne will remember more, when their daughters surprised them with a new puppy, or when they took Charli home from the AMC for the first time. I've seen Charli back for a few rechecks since his initial hospitalization, and he's made a complete recovery. It's been incredible to see what an amazing dog he's become. Charli would not be with us today if not for the hard work of everyone at the Animal Medical Center. The collaboration of multiple services is truly what made his success possible. In addition, his family is extremely dedicated and provided excellent support and care to Charli during his hospitalization. I'm truly thrilled to have been a part of Charli's success and can't imagine a better case for a living legend.